What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all enjoying your day so far. We are, Construction Simulator, some game that I've, been looking forward to playing for quite a considerable amount of time now. But now that I've actually managed to get my hands on it, I'm very, very intrigued to see what this game is all about. Besides, obviously, the construction element, I just want to get into it, kind of see what the game has to offer, try and get some sort of first look, sort of general impression, and yeah, see what fun we can have. But like I say, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all enjoyed your mornings, early afternoons. But yeah, like I say, without further ado, let's get stuck in. Let's see what we can get into, and yeah, generally just see what this game's all about. So straight away, I mean, the control schemes, they are a little bit fiddly. Oh, that's how you run. Okay. Apparently I need to go and talk to somebody. Speak with Hape. Okay. Well, Hape isn't actually stood there, but... Oh, wait. He's down here. I mean, overall, the graphics and the sound effects don't look too bad. It kind of reminds me a little bit of... how the characters run in Bus Sim 21. It almost feels as if Bus Sim 21 has had a construction baby, Let's have a look. Let's speak with Hape.
Ah, finally! There you are. I hope you haven't forgotten me. Well, if you want me to jog your memory, it's me, Hopper. I always knew you'd become a real construction ace someday. Now is your chance to prove it, because I urgently need your help. So let's get moving. There was a bad storm last night, and it left a ton of damage in its path. There's been a landslide at the bridge coming into the village. It also knocked down a utility pole, and many parts of the village lost power. We have to get over there and clear the road. We'll need a wheel loader, which I have to pick up. It's best if you get behind the wheel of the flatbed truck and drive ahead. Just follow the GPS to the meeting point.
Okay. There was me calling him Hape. Oh dear. Right, let's get in this thing. So, open the context menu, X. Turn on the headlights. I mean, it legitimately feels like I'm playing Bus Simulator. Well, there's no point waiting for the traffic lights because it doesn't look like anyone's about anyway. Well, this looks pretty cool. That was one of the things I was kind of interested in, kind of just seeing what sort of machinery we get to play around with. I mean, the likes of Farming Sim 22, some fantastic machinery in that game. The wheel loader, okay. Wheel loaders are suitable for loading large quantities of bulk material such as soil, gravel or sand. Properly aligned, the bucket of the wheel loader is also suitable for clearing, flattening and spreading bulk materials. Bulk. First approach the bulk with the wheel loader. Okay, so it's just the analog sticks. You can unload, pick up bulk material, loading area of the dump trucks. Okay. So that's that, and that's that. Is there not a like first person jobs, locations, manuals? Have a look at the settings to see what see if we can get construction view, hold. Map, camera mode. This is all machine functions. How's it going, Sid? Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. Ah, is that it? Oh, I guess not. Okay. It's a shame that I can't right, let's have a look. No, I'm playing this on PC. Gameplay. Camera. Action. Okay, let's just... Oh, got to be really careful with that. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. The graphics are dumping. You know, I quite like that. But I would really like to be able to figure out how to put it into first person. Sorry about this, guys. Would it be under video? No. Gameplay, camera, general. Would it be under controls? Probably. What's this? Action, reset, quick selection, construction view. Crane back, function lights, steering, brake, couple hook. There are a lot of settings. I'm guessing all different types of machinery have different control schemes by the look of it. okay. Well, we'll just persist on for now. I like that though, that's pretty cool. At least you can actually see it dump out. No worries, Munchies. Thanks for stopping in, mate. I mean, so far so good. The thing is, it says, so it's done based on percentages, so I'm just curious as to whether it actually makes you move the whole lot, or whether it's just move a certain percentage and it kind of just clears itself. I could already tell you straight away I'm having a ton of fun with this. It may seem pretty lackluster to some people, but in my honest opinion, I mean, just straight away from playing the game for the first couple of minutes, I'm actually really enjoying doing this. How's it going, Jaffa? Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Thank you for asking. Oh well, that might be something that I'll have to keep an eye out for. Hopefully we can help each other, Munchies. Yeah, so it says park the wheel loader, so we still haven't actually, you know, finished it. And for, you know, I got really bad OCD when it comes to games like Power Wash Sim, all that kind of stuff. They always allow you, or even lawn mowing sim, they always allow you to finish the job before it's even like fully complete, like noticeably anyway. Nice one, Jaffa. Nice one, man. Lol's got a prefab walls laying in a pile. I don't know what to do with them. Yeah, I feel like that most days, to be honest. Right, let's speak to Hape, or Happy, whatever he wants to be called.
Now the roadway is open again on half sides. Well done. However, our mission does not end here.
Oh, I'm sure it
The
doesn't.
refrigeration system at the local supermarket has failed. There is a mobile generator on the loading area of the flatbed truck. We have to get it to the supermarket as quickly as possible so that the refrigeration can be restored and the food doesn't spoil. I'll see
dear.
you there.
Don't want spoiled food now, do we? Yeah, Jaffa, I did watch it, mate. Yeah, I did watch it. I did cover a little bit in my last video with Fernbus. It's good news that they are bringing it up to speed. My real question is when, essentially. That's something which is yet to be answered. And whether it's actually going to be feasible for them to do that anyway, because by the time that they have done it, there may not be many people left to actually appreciate the changes, if there are any sort of drastic changes at all. Use the context menu X to flatbed. Okay. Oh man, okay. Well, Jaffa, we never said that you was lying. You just didn't provide what you said you had. You know, and we can only, based on what we were going off, we knew that they were bringing it up to up till the Unreal 5, but they didn't specifically say whether it would be full or whether it would be, you know, like what sort of like hardware they were actually going to be showing. You know, them saying they're going to do something, you know, is one thing, but actually them doing it is a completely different story. Park the flatbed crane next to the load. From the menu, okay. Alright, in the manual you can find all the information. Okay. Open and close boards, drive mode, camera. Amazing. So it is into position. Right. Right, okay. You know, I was never a big fan of the cranes in SnowRunner, but this is a completely new level. This. Oh, okay. Afternoon, Venom. I don't know. I don't recall ever saying that I wasn't going to bother with it. I mean, the construction simulator side of it, you know, like construction sim, it's not something that which I'm very sort of clued up on. Like I say, I've never played any of their other titles, but I thought, why not change it up? Try and change it up. Give it a go. See what it's about.
The lantern has torn the roof and must have damaged some lines in the process. It needs new cladding. First, lift the lantern out of the roof and then drive to the local building material dealer to pick up the required parts.
Okay.
Come on, let's not waste any time.
Time is money. I'm playing Construction Simulator 2. I think I paid £5 for it. Yeah, I mean these games, they're not you know, they don't really hold their value. I don't think. You know, they're bound to chuck a sale on at some point, but I mean straight away, the biggest concern that I have for this is how many different control schemes there are. Once I mean, I suppose once you start to kind of understand the core elements and the functionality of each each individual piece of equipment, it'll become much easier. But for the moment, it is very technical. um God of War Ragnarok. I mean, it's not something that I've had on my list, but I'm sure at some point I'm more than likely to get it. Yeah. I guess it wants me just to lay it flat. There we go. But I enjoy it even if it's old, but I really like it. I mean, at the end of the day, gaming is gaming, Jaffa. If you enjoy it, I mean, that's it. As long as you enjoy it, that's all that really matters. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Ah, there we go. To switch driver mode, the components must be reset. Yeah, well, I've reset it. There we go. This game kills the time even if you can't. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, for the most part, you know. So I wonder actually. Interior, there we go. But yeah, I mean, essentially this game will probably be fantastic just to clear some time. Well, Sid, I mean, I guess it is what you make it. You know, I mean, a lot of people may find this sort of thing very boring, and you know, I fully understand that. We all have our own preferences to which games we enjoy. Right, let's change camera mode. Red light there, yeah. Nothing ever changes, Venom. Nothing ever changes. if you want, you can also use the forklift to load the construction materials, or you can use the flatbeds. Well, as the forklift is here, I'll give it a whirl. But I think what would help that a minute is to open and close those boards. Hopefully all my forklift driving of Farming Sim 22 pays off here. Doubtful. Yeah, Jaffa, I mean, the thing is, I mean, they did say in the video not to expect anything sort of like revolutionary, because it is essentially the same game, isn't it? I guess that's what they hope, but it kind of just shows you, really, you know, I don't know, I mean, I don't really want to call it like the lack of sort of progression or the lack of development within the game, because I mean, it's an old idea, isn't it, essentially? I like the fact that they've said that, you know, they're bringing it up to speed, not only Fernbus but obviously Taurus Bus as well for you know, for Unreal Engine, but they're also bringing it up to speed for the PC as well. But like I say, it's okay getting all hyped up about it, but the one thing that really concerns me is because a lot of the aspects of both of those games are pretty much the same. I'm just wondering whether a lot of the existing bugs and stuff like that haven't been fixed kind of get pulled across. Does that make sense? Like, I don't hate on the game, you know, I never really have. I've just expressed the way that I've felt about it, and probably quite a lot of people have felt about it too. You know, like I've said in loads and loads of my videos, you know, they don't do a bad job. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like everything else, it's just a complete and utter letdown. And we have to understand that, you know. It comes from a place of passion, not hate, you know. Right, so I'm guessing now I've got to somehow deliver those tiles to that roof. I don't know whether the crane on the truck is going to work. I guess there's only one real way to find out. Bulk materials can only be... Really? Or is it going to suggest me using the crane? Whoa, that's a bit... Pretty cool, though. At this point, it'll almost be like a wrecking ball. Whoa. The controls, like I say, they are so fiddly. But yeah, like I say, I really hope that what they're saying they can deliver. Because that's going to be the most disappointing thing. If they can't deliver based on what they've now said publicly, you know, then it's going to cause a lot of problems, isn't it?
The supermarket manager is happy, and we've crossed one problem off our list. But I just got another call. It seems a car has slid into a construction pit. I'll meet you there.
Oh, okay. Job offer accepted. So straight away, like, I've noticed that probably in comparison to some other construction sim games, you know, it doesn't feel like you're really free to kind of build what you want. It feels very sort of like progression based, where you've got to follow, you know, certain objectives, certain tasks, which is not such a bad thing. And the fact that multiplayer is a thing as well, I've got some concerns about that, whether it's going to be one of those sort of systems where it kind of almost forces you to play multiplayer because the jobs are too lengthy and extensive. Like you need to have more than one pair of hands, essentially, especially with all the equipment that's available. Driving mechanics aren't too bad. They're not exactly the best, but I think it does a pretty good job nevertheless. Oh dear. Can't park there, mate. How do you even manage that, you know? Oh, hey presto, we have light. Oh, okay, I've got to speak with him. Yeah. I mean, like I say, Jaffa, you know, there's just so much that I need to
We put
look
up
into.
extra warnings, but there's always someone who ignores them. So this serves them right. We have to salvage the car and the broken pipe from the excavation pit and take them to the building yard for scrap. There you can also get a new pipe for the gas line, and then we'll waste no time installing it.
Okay. You can also use the crawler excavator to load the axe. Okay. Well, I'll leave the sides up. Move forward, hold down. Okay, so you've got to hold both triggers down at the same time to move forward. LB and RB. Okay. Right, let's change the camera view. Right, let's... Oh man. Is it £45 on consoles, is it? I'm making an absolute mess out of this. Right, so that's up. Okay. Really? So I haven't actually loaded the loaded that. Oh man. Okay. To unhook the load. Okay, so I've got to load it up to the I've got to load it up to the truck. So maybe if I put the sideboards down. That's the only downside. The controls. It's going to take an awful lot of getting used to. Maybe if I switch to the exterior view, I have a better job. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to load the gas pipe as well, am I? I mean, you might have to come back for that. Cool. Yeah, that's in my opinion, that's probably too. Yeah, that's probably too much. I wouldn't pay that for this. Absolutely not. Oh, okay. Nice, right. Change mode. Happy days. Right, that's those both loaded. Right, let's close those and switch to, we'll just click reset, I suppose. There we go. Well, it's nice that you can load both at the same time. I mean, if I was to have loaded one and then come back for the other one, you know, it's not really utilising the space as efficiently as they could. But I'm glad to see that you can. Right, let's go down and dispose of these. Right. Let's open and close those boards. I mean, I wouldn't like to think of how technical it would be using the mouse and keyboard to do this. The new pipe. Amazing stuff. Right, that's all good to go. Get this new pipe installed. Yeah, take it easy, Jaffa. Thanks for stopping in. You know, I mean, I thought from obviously seeing the content which I've seen about this game, you know, I was a bit reluctant to actually get it and show it on the channel, if I'm honest with you. Like I said, construction simulators haven't really been my thing, but I'm being pleasantly surprised actually, because despite how tedious the controls are, it's still a lot of fun. Get in the excavator and clean the pit. You can drop the saw and okay. Right, that's cool. Right, maybe now if I change my camera view. I just can't remember whether it told me to dump all the stuff. Oh. Well, that wasn't a lot, was it? Right. Hold the bucket out. Right, let's change the view a moment. So I might be able to do a better job. It is very, very fiddly though. I am Julian, yeah. Julian, sorry. But welcome to the stream anyway, hope you're doing well. Wow, this is... I mean, as much as I appreciate the sort of work that's gone into kind of simulating this, it is a very, very tedious process, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I'd have more fun just going outside and digging a hole myself, you know? 57%. I mean, is this game worth the money? I guess that would all come down to your expectations, really. Because essentially, you know, it does a very good job with, you know, exactly what it, you know, says on the tin. But the control scheme definitely leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, I'm getting there slowly, but... I feel like they've got me doing some extra work. I can't see how that car would have done all this, but... Let's try and get a big old scoop, shall we? Yeah, that's what I mean, you see. It already feels as if it's gone on for a lot longer than what it necessarily needs to. I know I was on 68% just a minute ago, now it's at 66. So... now we're at 82. Okay. Maybe just it's just the way that I'm doing it. Maybe it's it requires much bigger scoops than what I'm taking, perhaps. Well, the pipe is somewhat more visible now than what it was, so... that was a bit clunky. Oh, damn it. Now all the controls have gone a bit weird and wacky. See if we can get this down a minute, so I can pull that and scoop at the same time. Right, that's that done. Okay. God, finally. I mean, that process in itself was just a pain in the ass. I'm not being funny. That was a bit of a joke. Right, let's reset this. We'll change the driving mode. I'll hop over to him. See what he's got to say.
Defective gas lines can be extremely dangerous. It's good we were able to help so quickly. There's another problem that we need to tackle down at the railroad embankment. Part of the track there was washed away. We need to jump in to prevent problems during rush hour later. It's not far from here. I'll meet you there in a minute.
Sure. Okay. So we've got a little bit of extra cash. Well, he gets there pretty quick, doesn't he? Clean up the area. The storm has made quite a mess here. Before we can work properly, the construction site must be clear. Okay, that was helpful. Really? Okay, that's right. Don't know what to think to that, if I'm completely honest.
Drive to the gravel plant and fetch a load of gravel while I inspect the tracks for damage. Get enough to fill the tracks again. Oh, and I noticed that the truck is almost out of gas. Stop by the gas station that's on the way. It should be open. And fill it up. Now get moving. There's no time to lose.
Right, okay. So not only have we got to fill the truck up with diesel, but at the same time we've got to get some gravel for that mess. You know, I'm really looking forward to actually progressing a bit more with this game and seeing what else it has to offer. Of course, I'm still in the tutorial phase at the moment, but yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, it's not a bad game. It's not bad. It's definitely not the best when it comes to simulation, but we find that a lot with games these days. You know, they claim to be simulators, but actually lack a lot of simulation, which is quite ironic. But yeah, guys, in the comment section, let me know what you guys think of this game. Are you thinking about buying it? You know, is it something that you've been looking at and you're not too sure about? You know, if you've got any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a little message, and I'll be happy to answer them for you as best as I can. Anyway. And of course, we have a Discord channel, so if you would like to join that, feel free. The link will be in the description. So, we've got fuel and repair. Okay, well, let's... Oh, is it just as simple as that? Pretty pricey. But at least it's done now. Oh, it almost goes into like a slow-mo. Okay. Little bobblehead there. I don't know why he stopped there for. But like I said, as tedious as some of these jobs are, I think it's not the jobs in hand that are tedious. I think it's just the control scheme which the game offers. You know, I mean, it can be pretty clunky. Hopefully they kind of work on that. Because as of right now, I can see a lot of people getting frustrated with that side of it anyway. Right, that's the gravel plant discovered. Oh, so it's like an auto-fill. Wait, don't tell me that it falls out as well. Gonna have to take it nice and slowly, I think, because I'm not too sure whether that excess material that's falling out actually puts a dent into obviously what we have in the trailer there. What are you doing? I thought he was doing donuts or something then. Or does it want me to go up there? Then I'll just do that. But overall, general impressions, you know, I mean, I kind of get the feel of it's more arcade than it is simulation. You know, we based on what we've done with just the objects just clipping into their destinations, and you know, the overall driving, you know, it's borderline mobile, if that makes any sense. Mobile game. That's kind of like the general feel that I get from it. It's not to say that it's a bad game, it's just it's very, very basic, should I say. And on top of that, the control scheme is extremely finicky, it's extremely clunky, but who's to say that you know, they won't improve upon that later down the line? I'd hope that they would anyway, but you know, that is a big hope. Of course, it's one of those beautiful games though that you can kind of just unwind to, you know, switch your brain off to an extent, you know, and just enjoy it for what it is. For the price point, would I pay full price for it? Maybe not. I mean, I definitely recommend waiting for some form of discount or sale or something in that nature. But yet again, it depends what your preferences are and what you generally expect from a construction game. Yeah, but it's like the tiny titles, you know, like you get like Gas Station Sim, all that sort of stuff. I'm sure a couple of hours into it, you'll probably hit a wall, you know. I find that a lot of perceptions of games, when you first initially play them, they seem okay, but then when you start, you know, to get into the meat and bones of it, so to speak, you start to notice certain elements, certain aspects of the game which can really, really make or break it, you know, especially with the bugs and stuff. I haven't come across any bugs as of yet, but I'm sure as time goes on, I'll find some. Let's check the angle of that. Right. Okay. Right, so it's just the functionality of it. Right. Bring it into position. That's for the crane. That's for the boom indicator. That's boards. That's loading. Press A to unload and load. If you're above the loading area, placeholder shows where you can place the load successfully. Okay. Part the flatbed crane. No, this is the crane. I don't want the crane. Can only open the sidewalls when the bulk material has been unloaded. Alright. But that was the marker right there, so it wants me to unload it there. Is it gonna dump it? Marked in positions. Yeah. No, that's not what I want to do. Well, I'm pressing the button which it's telling me to do. And that is the only information which it actually gives. Press A to unload and load. If you're above a loading area and placeholder. Positioning and rotating. Boom indicator. That's for the hook. Driving mode. You can raise and lower the platform. The loading flap opens automatically when driving forward. There we go. We got there in the end. After you've unloaded the gravel, spread it with the front of the bucket and backhoe loader. It is ready. Oh, okay. This should be interesting. Let's change camera view. Fill the track bed with gravel. Almost misread that then. I thought it said truck bed. I was like, no, I've just done that. Clear the marked area. What, with this? I'm guessing? Oh no, it's just get out of the way. Never mind. Well, at least the train's up and running now. Drive to Hape's company, or Hape, whatever his name is. Go.
Ah, there you are. I have to tell you, you did an excellent job, quickly and cleanly.
Oh, I don't know about
I'm
that.
impressed. You're a natural. Listen, last night I realized that I'm getting too old for this job. I've done everything I wanted to do, but it's time I think about retirement. And after you impressively demonstrated what you're capable of, I started thinking that you could take over my business. I'd hand it over for a nominal price. I'll also happily help you out to begin with while you find your feet. Well, what do you think? We have a deal?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really seem like I have much of a choice.
That was a swift but well-earned step up. 1 minute you're living day to day, and the next you own a whole company. The best thing to do now is spend some time to get familiar with various parts of your business. If you want to run it successfully, I recommend you first take a close look at the upgrade levels and start meeting the goals listed there.
Right.
You should take a look at the vehicle fleet and the finances to see what it takes to manage your construction equipment and get an overview of your financial situation. But the most important thing is fulfilling the orders. It's the only way you can make money to keep expanding your business and afford new vehicles. You'll see that everything in your company is closely intertwined. So, good luck.
Yeah,
I wish you
good
all
luck.
the best and a successful start. And don't worry, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, I'm sure you will be, mate. I'm sure you will be. Skill points, eh? Okay, that's a thing. I mean, the one thing that I got really fed up with, especially when it came to something like lawn mowing sim, you know, it's buying bigger HQs to buy more vehicle bays, you know, and that element of things got very, very boring very quickly for me. Upgrade the levels. Each level brings improvements that can unlock once you have earned them. Okay, the card on your left is the level card. It shows what goals you need to complete each. Blah blah blah. The card on the right shows you a detail of what's needed to complete a goal. Okay. So this is where it all comes in, I suppose. So we've got construction machines, purchase contracts, construction helper loans. Oh yeah, great. Parking and workshop. Okay, so there's your jobs. Campaigns, construction machines. Yeah, I'm just having a look, game. There's all that. Fuel and repair. So this is just different upgrade levels, different stages by the looks of it. But it says own a total of 3 construction machines to hire a mechanic on site. Right, so essentially this is just goals. So I'm guessing over a course of time, I'll accept. I guess this is contracts, Park Village. Estimated earnings, construction stage is 5. Okay. Upgrade levels. Vehicle fleet. So I've got a couple. That's not too bad. We can work with that. Warehouse. By storing goods in the section, you can recover goods that you can no longer find. Okay, so that's not too bad of a menu, I suppose. I'm not too sure if I completely agree with having to store items, but yeah, I mean storing different building materials to save you having to go and collect them. Essentially, you know, that is the premise of it, I suppose, isn't it? Online, you have to complete an opening campaign first. Interesting. A rough start. Expansion. The jobs here in the village have their charm, but the big contracts are awarded in the city. Hape has someone ideas and wants to meet you in the city. Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy 3 construction machines by the looks of it. Okay, so I guess I'm just left to do some odd jobs here and there and kind of go from there. But like I say, the basic premise is there. You know, We got some side contracts as well. I'm guessing, yeah, I'm guessing that's the side contracts. But I mean, we'll get into that at a later date. Like I say, guys, if you did like this video, please leave us a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn that bell notification on. You know, and if you do want to see more of this content, let me know down in the comment section below. But I think that pretty much wraps it up. I've kind of got a general idea of what this game's about, and I do look forward to progressing through with it, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap the stream up there. Like I say, thank you all so much for coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you as always. But until next time, like I say, take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your days, and yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one.